So here I'm going to talk about the first character that I ever created. And the first character that I ever created, her name was May Gordon. I'm all about, and this is I first wrote this book when I was in middle school, in the 6th grade to be precise. And her original name was not May, it was it was Mycelia. Don't judge me. Um for those of you who paid attention during science class, yes, it is a fungus, and it's a mushroom fungus. So, um, yeah, I was in science class. I sucked at picking names, and I named this poor character Mycelia. I just really liked the way it sounded. I didn't think about it. Anyway, um, I didn't rewrite this book until I was in my late 20s, early 30s, I think. Uh, I I didn't know that writing was my passion at that time, believe it or not. The funny thing with something that you're passionate about is you don't always realize it because it's so natural to you, you do it without thinking. It's other people that will point it out to you. So there was other people when I was in middle school, it was a friend of mine, big ups to Valerie, who came to me and said she wanted to start a writing club and asked if I want to be a part of it. I'm like, why would you ask me of all people? Like, I don't know anything about writing. But she's like, just give it a try. And I was like, I don't know. I don't even have a story. And I sat down and I wrote a whole book in an hour. So apparently there's something there. So this is a story that is called Endurance, the Power Within. So May, what for me and like most people who write or I actually I don't know any writer that doesn't say this. Like it's like that character is alive to you. They're very vivid to you. So how do you translate that to the reader? Because for me, May was as real to me as um a person. I wouldn't go as far as to say like a person standing next to me, but I would say like a character on TV, like, like I'm watching this TV show that nobody's ever seen, almost like if you're watching a TV show in the future. That's how it feels like when you're writing these books. So for me, May was very real, and I could see her, I could see what she looked like. And I saw this beautiful Blasian girl with green eyes, very exotic. And right off the bat, my thing was making her unique. So her being Blasian was unique at that time. Her having green eyes was very unique at that time. So I was like, and like that to me just made her like, oh, this girl's like just gorgeous, like where'd she come out from? And I that was the thing that set her apart. The other thing that set her apart in her character, so they have her physical looks. Now in her character, what set her apart is as pretty as she is, she was not outgoing. She was very, very, very just we call it a recluse. She kept to herself. Um, her home life sucked, which isn't really um that more leads into other areas, but she didn't have a bunch of friends. She had one friend, basically, and that was it. She didn't really hang out with people. She didn't pay attention to nobody. She did her schoolwork and she came home and she dealt with her drama. So that was my first character, May Gordon, and she's from the book Endurance.